we are continuing our interviews now backstage here at the Artios. Very exciting news. We had a tie. Very exciting. For LA Theater, I am honored to speak to the casting teams behind Waiting for Godot and the 24th Annual Playwrights Festival. Congratulations to all of you. And if my research is right, we have first-time winners except for one.
I won as an associate last year for The People vs. O.J. Simpson. So this is my first time getting an award as a casting director, which is very exciting.
Congratulations. And your second Artios. Any advice for these novices here who are getting only their first Artios?
You know, just a lot of sleepless nights and Domino's pizzas.
All of you have been honored tonight by your peers, by fellow casting directors. What does that mean to you?
So much. So much. I mean, you know, I produced the show too, so I was like a little bit like, oh no, like, I don't know. But like it's a great honor and to be recognized by the community, and I'm thrilled to share it with the three of you. That's incredible. And it's just, you know, so Chrissy and I are our year and a half into our partnership, and it's such an honor to be recognized this early in our partnership. So.
Same for all of you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure that these ladies all feel the same, but I feel like I've been a casting nerd since I was about 18 years old, and I remember coming to my first Artios, which was a few years ago, and just being sort of in awe of being around everybody and seeing just the talent in the room. And I've, you know, always kind of dreamt of it, not to sound too nerdy or cliche, but it really does mean a lot, and I wish I would have had way more peace of mind when I was actually up there to say that.
We were not prepared,
but it was
really
I blacked out, and and here we are now. Yeah. So, you know, it really is. It's very special.
I think also because it's theater, so people have to come out and see the work, and that means something. It's not just something they can turn on their TV.
Right.
So
yeah, it's Los Angeles.
To win for theater, and people come and they see the shows and they respond to the shows is a really great feeling.
Yeah.
Well, it is for theater, and that was actually my next question, because in addition to theater, you all have cast TV and film as well. So can you speak a little bit to your process casting in those different mediums? Does it change your process? Does it change what you do or not?
I think for us in theater, the open-mindedness and the sort of colorblind and type casting just goes out the window. I mean, it's just, if an actor is great, you find a way to fit them into the role. I mean, it doesn't matter who they are, what they look like, gender, age, type, whatever. And that is just so refreshing. And the people who show up for LA Theater, the actors who show up, really want to be there because they're not getting paid anything, and they're doing it because they love it. And it has a different aspect from that standpoint, because they're not there to let this make their career or break their career. They're there because they have to be on stage, and
they love the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that's really special to see in the room too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and the Godot is Godot. So it's like I literally like came up to Chrissy during pilot season last year, and I was like, hey, so I met this guy at a Christmas party, and he came up to me and he was like, I'm a director and I'm a writer, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And he was like, no, I am. I'm making a TV show,
and Beyonce's involved.
Beyonce's going to be involved, and I was like, okay,
sure, okay, that's cute.
Sure. And then he was like, no,
but
seriously.
He kept talking.
Yeah, then he was like, I'm a Rhodes Scholar. He was like the sweetest guy. His name is Dan Wellner, and he's incredible. And he ended up at the end of the conversation, he was like, I really want to do Godot. And I was like, I would love to do Godot out here. And so I called Chrissy, and I was like, I got us a job. We're going to do a 99-seat Waiting for Godot during pilot season.
And I was like, you're crazy.
Yeah. But we did it. And, you know, the lovely managers who took our call, which you guys, you know, and agents spoke to as well, which is true, just sent us the most brilliant people, and it was a joy, and it was a beautiful show. So, yeah.
One of the conversations that's been going on tonight is about casting as a profession, what casting brings to projects, and I think casting is getting more and more recognition, as it should, over the time, but there's still some misconceptions, I think, about what casting directors bring to a project. Is that true? What are the misconceptions about casting?
Oh, gosh. Well, I think I'd like to speak to recognition, I think. You know, like we're working very hard at CSA and, you know, within the community to position ourselves to be recognized as we should. And, you know, it starts with recognizing ourselves and a show, you know, making these shows bigger and better and brighter, and participating in award season, and having folks come out and really, and the actors that came out tonight to present, like genuinely, like they came out of the kindness of their hearts, and it means a lot, and it is a step toward putting us in a position to be recognized by the community as a whole, and I think it's really important. We're an industry dominated by women. And I think that's a really important part of the conversation too right now. And I think people forget that we're an industry dominated by women, and we have a lot to say, and we are very much participators in the filmmaking process and the theater making process. And we're getting closer, but there's a lot of work to be done.
You agree then?
Just an amen.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
Well, I know what you bring to the project is invaluable. What you've brought to LA Theater is wonderful as well. So thank you all. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it. Congratulations. And let you get back to the party.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.